Hello.
Welcome to our stream.
Welcome. Welcome. Just getting the chat up here. Quick.
Okay, I have both the chats open. Chat.
Okay, this
It
one.
feels like it's been forever, even though it's only been a week. Isn't that crazy?
It really
Feels
does
like
a
the
long
longest
time.
week of my life, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm so tired. Allergies, 1000%. 1000% allergies. Go! Oh, Master Luigi gives us hydration.
Hello.
I will drink. I know.
Oh.
Thank you, Master Luigi.
Thank you, Master Luigi. They're always on point.
Hey, tomato squish.
They're like the first person in here.
Today?
And they always claim that hydration.
Hi, Marcus, you are good.
Hello. Marcus Hugh, nice to see you. Let's see. That's weird. Okay.
There we go. Oops. We're both doing stuff right now.
Yeah.
My
Everything's
gosh.
crazy everywhere.
I know, I messed up. I
think I fixed it for me.
I put your
Tomato
stuff.
Squish. Oh, how are you? Nice to see you.
Okay, there we go.
Tomato Squish, what are you up to? What have you been up to? What was your week like? Have you been doing anything neat lately?
Yes, and hello, Marcus. You hi and today.
And what did you do this week? Have you done anything neat lately? Unique, different, fun.
Yeah.
Strange.
We have
Scary.
been battling allergies very badly this week. As in, like, I can't even wake up anymore for, like, things. I missed, I don't know how many things I missed this week, but I think every single day I didn't do what I was supposed to do. Like, every single day this week. And then I slept in for the stream too. So,
yeah.
Allergies are super bad.
Yeah, I did set an alarm, but my alarm didn't go off because my phone randomly died.
Mysteriously exploded.
Well, no explosions.
Quietly exploded.
It's just a cold brick. Cold black brick, and there's no...
Yeah.
It just doesn't do anything anymore.
It's so
Don't know
weird.
why, because wasn't using it. Don't know what happened. Just gone.
So weird. What's a radio rebel?
A radio rebel, what's that? Yeah.
Anyway, so I've been frantically planning our trip to Japan, which is like months away. And, you know, as you do.
Yeah.
And, yeah. It's been great.
Yeah, I haven't really planned anything for it. But that's because, well, I'm not much of a planner. And also, I kind of just know that other people will plan and they've got things they want to do. So I'll just be happy to be there and join along for the ride. And then, you know.
Yeah, I'm pretty much like chill whatever we do. Yeah.
Our plan is to stay for quite a while.
Yeah, we don't...
figured it out.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know how much you want to share.
No, I'm good. That's enough.
Yeah, we don't know much about what exactly we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Or where we're gonna be. We just know that we're going. And we've got plans to stay for a while. Hi.
Hi, Azure. Hi,
That's a great name.
Stars.
Apply fire to burn.
You got your wisdom teeth taken out, man. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
I don't know if I want to get my wisdom teeth taken out. Because, well, one of my wisdom teeth's growing in sideways. And I don't really mind it. But my dentist's like, you should take it out. It's growing in sideways.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I don't know. Kind of like my teeth in my mouth. Just kind of like it there. You know? It feels nice.
Yeah.
If it got taken out, it would hurt.
I got mine taken out. But I was late to the party on that. But it get taken out anyways.
You got yours taken out too? How many?
All 4 of them at once.
Wow, they told me to do that, and I was like, "You're insane."
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. And
They said, well, when I went there, they were like, we
me...
usually only do maximum 2 at once, but we're just gonna do all 4. I was like, great.
They wanted me to pay like $2,000 or $3,000.
So expensive.
Take out my teeth. My teeth. I don't understand. They're gonna have to convince me better because their convincing was not really good. They're like, one of your teeth is crooked, so let's just take them all out. I'm like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Why? That seems a bit excessive.
Yeah. It's like, oh no, you broke your arm. How about we take both your legs too?
That's what it feels like.
I need to get mine taken out. Yeah, planning to do all 4, even though, yeah, all but 1 are growing in fine. So there's one of them that's fine, but you're just gonna get that taken out too? Mine
used to hurt, but then I just gave it a few years and it stopped.
Wow.
It hurt because it was pushing through the gum. You know? But like, if you just brush your teeth for a few years, and like, the gum will just slowly deteriorate over the teeth, and it will just be fine. Everything's okay. Just don't get an infection in the meantime.
Yeah.
And you're fine.
Wow.
You're chilling.
I
have so many teeth.
Yeah, we have a lot of teeth in our mouth, don't we?
Yeah, I have so many of them.
Is Cat sick? Yeah.
Cat is always sick in Australia. Like, my goodness.
We have year-round allergies.
I have such a really horrible headache. My body hurts so bad. My neck hurts right here. Oh, my neck is stuck. Allergies, yes, lots of allergies.
And the brain fog too.
Don't forget brain fog, like, I literally can't think.
Over the roof.
Like, normally I'd be able to read messages, but like my brain just scrambles. Like, I cannot read for the life of me anymore. So, you know.
I'll do my best. By the way, Gunk, I'm happy you're here. You said that you couldn't be here because you've been busy, but hey, that's all right. We've been busy, I suppose, too.
I've been busy being sick.
Yeah.
It's like gotten so much worse. Like, I don't know how much worse it's gonna get. Because it seems like ever since we came here, was it 6 months ago something?
Yeah.
Maybe. I just came in getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Except for the first 2 weeks, which was horrible, but it just feels, it's like, I have constant tinnitus now, by the way.
Oh, you came back?
Yeah.
Wow.
I have constant tinnitus. Yeah. So that's great. I didn't before.
Australia is a country that's always out to get you. Never want to travel there again. What happened to you?
What happened to you in Australia? It's not that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, the allergies suck, but
yeah.
Besides that, it is. Yeah, we do live near the pollen capital of the world. So, yeah, it's rough.
Yeah, not a great place to be when you have intense allergies. Yeah, what did Australia do to you?
Yeah. Apply.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Quote says, I mean, if it's growing in wrong, it can get stuck in a nerve under your jaw, and that makes it a pain to remove. Oh.
Yeah. Mine were mostly
in the
fine. I
nerve.
don't remember why I got them taken out.
Oh, it's not going downwards, though. It's just going sideways. Right?
Yeah. I had, oh yeah, I had like a nerve damage.
Yeah, dead nerve.
I had a dead nerve. A
Mm.
nerve died on one of my teeth. And I just lived, and then like 2 weeks later, I was like, hey bro, do you have any pain medication? And we were out like we were not in town, we were on like vacation kind of thing. And he's like, yeah, why? And I was like, I've got this pain in my tooth. It's been there for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
He's like, tell me about it. And I was like, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, your nerve died? How did you survive even 1 day? That's crazy. You're crazy. You're insane. Why didn't you tell anybody? I was like, I don't know. It hurt. Endlessly. And at this point, it's been 2 weeks, and I'm like, you know what? I've kind of had it.
Yeah, it's like for me too. I'm like that too. Sweetheart, it's bad. We need to make sure.
Yeah, Diana's this classic, right?
Oh, it's Diana. Hi,
Diana.
Yeah, we're both like that though. It can't be like that. Only one of us can be like
we
that.
can be responsible for each other, just not ourselves.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Flan.
Everyone, welcome. Hello, Sam. Welcome. Welcome, yeah. Welcome.
It's nice to see you, Diana.
Yeah, it's nice to see you. Nice to see you.
Hope everyone's doing great over there.
Drive safely, Lucette.
Oh, great.
You got a really bad cold in Australia? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, what's up with getting sick in Australia, huh? Where did you go though? Quote, which state? That's important.
When I came to meet my wife for the first time,
Oh my goodness.
before we were married, I traveled to Australia for 2 weeks. And basically, both of us traveled. You a shorter distance than I, but we both traveled to a city in Australia, Melbourne, and we were both sick.
Yeah.
We both were sick for the whole 2 weeks, and so basically we were just taking care of each other.
Yeah.
As our first meeting, and it went really great. We're like, I kind of recommend that to everybody. If you're meeting somebody
Get sick.
that you plan to live with for like the rest of your life, and it's like the first time you're meeting, you know, get sick for like 2 weeks straight and take care of each other.
Terribly ill. My goodness.
That's the way to go.
No. I'm Zen. Hi, Fawn. Welcome.
Thank you, Diana. Yeah, we'd like to come home.
Tomorrow. Now.
We're going to Japan. I don't know if
Yeah,
Mom told you yet.
Yeah, we're going to Japan.
In 4 months, we're going to Japan.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're going to be there for a while.
Yeah.
And then we're going back to America. So
Yeah. That's gonna be good times. Good times.
we're hoping that our stay in Japan will
Cure.
us, so we won't have crazy allergies
I don't know.
anymore. That's our hope.
Yeah. I'm Zan says, how's game development? It's good. My husband has been working on it pretty much all this week, like 24/7. I've mostly just been sick and just working on planning trip to Japan. But he's been doing very well. You want to talk about what you did?
Sure. It's been a long week or two, but there's like I decided I wanted to expand the engine system for how it handles multiplayer. So Unreal Engine is built to handle multiplayer, but there are some functions that are would be really nice to have just for multiplayer use, and it doesn't come with it. So I've decided to make my own system that utilizes theirs. And so it's basically very simply like the way that it works. The server has authority over everything, and the clients don't have authority over anything except for their own computers, right? So your computer has all the information, and the server has a whole different set of information, and they're trying to communicate back and forth. Well, Unreal Engine, the way that they have it is the server can notify the clients of like variables and the different visuals that are going on and so on and so forth. But clients can't really inform the server very well, and clients can't inform other clients very easily. It's if you want to do that, you have to have like a long string of silly codes. So what I've done is I've been attempting to do, and I'm almost done with it, basically set all the functions up so that I can just call like a single statement or like a single blueprint node, and it will run all of those functions that are necessary for clients to update servers in the most optimal way possible.
Oh my goodness, sweetheart. You're such a nerd.
Yeah. So anyways, it's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing.
That's great.
Yeah, it is RPC. That's right. You got it.
What? Oh my gosh.
Remote, yeah.
Coda's actually listening. That's great.
Yeah.
My brain just stopped working.
Fly Fire to Burn understands. Yeah, it's exactly an RPC. It's an RPC set up for on the back end so that I don't have to do it with every single function. I don't have to go like, hey, I run this, now you run it. Okay, instead I'm just having it like work right within everything, and so that I can call it anytime I need.
Maybe Chloe, you should help us. We don't know anything.
Oh wait, Apply Fire to Burn is quote.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, quote. Yeah, they say that.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I love quote.
Yeah, we love quote. Hi, Celesta.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're network engineers, so they're probably the only one maybe the only one that got all of that. Maybe not the only one, but one of the only ones. JC probably would have got it too, but one of the only ones that was like, yeah, this is my field. I know exactly what he's talking about.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah, and because, the way that it's set up is on purpose that clients can't force update everybody else, because that leads to security issues and like a lot of ability to cheat and so on and so forth. But for our case, it's a co-op game. And there's no PvP, and there's no intention of like if people, and it's on their own servers too. If people want to cheat, I'm okay with that. I'm like, go at it. Go wreck your own game. I don't care. Enjoy yourself. So.
Kunky junky.
Yeah, never trust the client.
Oh my goodness.
Gunk understood. Except I burped and lost half of it to the void.
What does that even
man.
mean? Oh, Gunk, you're so funny.
Hi, Celesta. How are you?
I'm
Thanks
glad you got the prints in the mail, Tyler Norris. That's good.
Yay.
I ordered some new merchandise, which I'm excited about. They're stickers. And I ordered them like a month ago. They haven't even sent them yet. So I think the Neon Hoarders packet's gonna be late. It's probably gonna come like the 2 months in a row, like February and January is probably gonna be included together. Because it's taken a while. I guess they had Christmas break or Chinese New Year or something. Yeah.
So, Gunk, that's a really long burp. If you missed half of it.
That's so funny, JC.
I love when devs allow cheating. I'm lazy and like role-playing as a rich aristocrat. Okay, that's great. In most games, so I give myself infinite money.
That's
funny. Yeah. Yeah, it
I'm
doesn't
so
bother
excited.
me.
I'm so excited. Our merchants are gonna be so cool, and everything's gonna be so awesome. We have such big, awesome plans,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna make it so great.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm kind of getting nervous though, a little bit,
What's that?
cause like whenever I go on Twitter or like YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
and basically I've been spending the past 2-3 weeks or something looking up 3D artists,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll have like one asset. They'll be like, "Oh, I took a month on this." I'll be like, "What? A month on that? Like, it's beautiful, but like a month? Really? Why?"
Mm.
And then this other guy was like, "Yeah, I built this like little thing. Like it's like a building basically. It's just extravagant. It took him a year." I'm like, "A year on a building? Huh?
You could
I
have
was like,
built a
are you
building in
for
real life
real?
in a year.
Are you for real, man? Like, is that how long it's gonna take me? I hope not.
Mm.
Jeez,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to hire like 100 artists just to do one area. It's crazy. My goodness. Seriously? Man.
Maybe they only allowed themselves 15 seconds to work on it every
Yeah,
day.
maybe they have like 3 full-time jobs and like they just work on it like 1 second a day or something. I
Uh-huh.
don't know. I just cannot compute why it would take so long.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not a fully fledged. Like, I can make a character that's like kind of rigged, not great, but in like 4 days, like fully textured and fully like from scratch and like the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not perfect, but it works, right? I guess the perfection part takes the long part, you know?
Mm-hmm. That's
like
true.
the perfectionism takes like a month. Well, I did spend a month on making a tree.
but that's different because you didn't spend a month modeling a tree.
No, I spent like 2 seconds modeling the tree. But
Yeah, you really did. It was like
I spent like a month trying to implement it.
You spent like a day making the tree. You spent like a month figuring out what you wanted for the tree, which is fine.
Oh my goodness. That's so funny.
JC asks, is Japan better for allergies? I've been to Canada, Florida, northern U.S. states, the Gulf of Mexico, and Japan has been the most allergy-friendly place to me.
I remember having allergies in Japan, but only when the seasons changed. You know what I mean? Only when the seasons changed I got allergies. So that's like what, like a couple weeks, month max. But in Australia, I just get them 24/7.
It is 24/7.
You know what I mean? And in America, I did get allergies, but it was like maybe like for like 3 days.
Yeah, so
You know what I mean?
the way it
like,
works is
out
really
of like 3 months.
very interesting because, like, when we were in America, the allergies hit you hard.
Yeah.
For like 3 days, it was over.
Well, it hit me hard in the sinuses. Like, it didn't hit me hard
Yeah.
in my body aches and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like basically sinus pressure
Yeah.
in America.
And that's what I was going to say. Over here, it's totally different because the allergies are like
Full body allergies.
full body onset, like slow onset, but like it's less to do with the sinuses and more to do with just brain fog, drowsiness,
Body
pains, yeah.
aches.
There is some
fatigue.
sinus, like I sneeze every day. I sneeze quite a bit every day. But
Yeah.
and my nose drains every once in a while, but it's not like
It's like each bodily function is slowly turning off. I feel like a slow build-up here. You know what I mean? Well, it did hit me pretty hard the first 2 weeks I was here.
yeah, it's weird because it's like a slow buildup, but at the same time, it's also like a fast buildup sometimes too.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's just awful.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, it really, really hits you.
Yeah. Well, as a 2D artist, the longest part of a painting is the details.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't want to be that person, but non-artists don't really notice the details. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The details is what makes it look professional. It makes it look pro, makes it look good, like great. No, it makes it look great. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But typically when I'm doing 2D art, I just execute and I'm just like, that's good enough. I don't go that extra mile to like put in all the details to make it look professional. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Otherwise, each artwork would take me 2 weeks, and that'd be ridiculous. You know? I'd rather just spend like an hour on just like kind of rushing putting something together, because it doesn't matter. But that's kind of how I feel about 3D. For now, my opinion might change, but for now I'm just like, yeah, I can make a model in like a week, and it will just have like some animations or whatever, and it'll be fine, be good enough, you know. But
I think,
I don't know, if I put details into it, each model's gonna take like a month or two.
Literally the game that sold the most in the world ever, right? Which is like Minecraft or something?
Yeah. Well, I don't think the art is too big of a deal. Just execute, get it done, you know what I mean? That's what I think. I'm not totally what's the word, convinced that making the game like the most beautiful thing in the world is important, especially because only 2 of us are working on it. If I do that, it'll take like 50 years just to get like 1 town done. I don't know, it'd be ridiculous. Yeah, I'm definitely not a perfectionist, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JC says, I think your art looks pretty professional. They all look shiny to me, at least. My mind equates shiny with quality, I guess.
Yeah, so what I said, like, non-artists probably think my art looks professional, but like actual artists will look at my art and be like, it's okay. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay, it's not professional, but it's fine, it's like good enough, you know what I mean? It's good enough.
I think it's good and professional, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is technically professional by the fact that it's a profession and you make money with it.
Well, I just meant more like
I know.
like on a billboard in Tokyo, or like on a promotional.
You can't say that one.
Why?
Billboard in Tokyo. I've
Why?
seen so many billboards in like pictures of Tokyo, or like signs on people's buildings with like anime, and it's like that anime like
cover.
that visual is
I think
jank.
I think being like the best is overrated. I don't know. I just feel like if you have $500 million and you want to make the best looking game, go for it. But we are 2 people and we have not that much. We have like $1.
Yeah.
So we can't afford to do all that fancy stuff. We just get stuff done, and then it's done, and then great. You know what I mean? Yeah. What kind of reference are you making, JC?
Yeah, I think there's some.
Well, I know the Yamanote line is just like a JR, like, you know what I mean, like the line in Japan,
Yeah.
like a train line. But
I'm guessing there's a specific.
Oh, like you mean those little things like
I think
in the
so.
train,
I
like
think they're
the
talking about-
advertisements.
Yeah, I think they're talking about one of those. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, maybe my art has gotten to a point where it's kind of quality, but
I think your art is very good. Like,
Yeah.
and it's beautiful and perfect just the way it is. I don't think it needs more detail or less detail. I think the way that you do it is your style, and I think that, yes, to you it feels like, well, I don't have to put my heart and soul into finding every little detail and put it out, even though I know I can.
Yeah,
I don't.
I think
But
I
I don't
could
think
I
that
could
that's-
create something so much more magnificent if I
Yeah,
tried, but
But I don't think that has anything to do with how good it is as it is. Like, for example, I could spend like 3 months on one song, working on it every day, making an absolute masterpiece.
yeah,
But I could also throw a song together in a day.
yeah, I know,
And the reality is, they're both good songs.
yeah,
One is for one crowd, one is for another.
yeah.
If I make the song that took me a day, chances are it'll get way more views, way more listens, way more people liking it than the song that took me 3 months.
Well, if you're making a song every day for 30 days, then yeah, that's true.
Because the because
People like to
People-
understand things. Just look at something and understand it.
yeah, they
Simplicity.
have a phrase. It's music for musicians. People go like, "You're making music for musicians," which means your music is really complicated.
Mhm.
It's got a lot in it that's like, "Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's weird that they threw that in there. Oh, that's cool." It's for people who know music and are interested in
Yeah.
music, like not just interested in music like they like to dance for, like interested in a way that they've studied classical composing and all forms of like everything like that. They probably know an instrument and not just know it, but have mastered it. Maybe have mastered a couple of instruments, like those kinds of people. It's for people who are music snobs almost.
JC,
And
do
if
you
you
live in
make music for
Japan?
them,
Sorry.
yeah, if you make music for them, chances are you aren't going to get like music for musicians doesn't make money. Music for people makes money, and those take like
No.
those aren't masterpieces. And so I think it's the same exact thing with art. If you put
Yeah.
so much detail into your art and it takes you like 3 months to make one picture,
Mm.
it's going to be incredible and deeply detailed and amazing and perfect. But people are just going to look past it because it's not for them. It's for people who understand
Well-
every single stroke and perfection that you put into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I do. I think people do appreciate those detailed artist peoples, but the difference is, like, those detailed artist peoples might make like one print in like the period of 3 months, whereas I can literally make probably 6 a day if I really wanted to.
If your brain was working well enough.
Honestly, I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Even when my brain is like
I just
not
mean
working.
like, and you don't have like when you actually have the energy and don't have brain fog.
I could do it even if I had brain fog. I could do it like right now.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
I could do that if I wanted to. I'm not going to because we have stuff to do.
Oh,
But, well, here's the thing. If I make like 6 prints a day, that's gonna be so many. And I don't have a big enough audience to support that.
yeah.
So it doesn't matter. Like, I've noticed that if I spend more than
Yeah.
2 days a month working on merchandise, anything beyond 2 days is not worth it anymore.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you don't have a big enough
Audience.
audience that wants to buy it.
Exactly.
Like, different things and so
Like,
on.
imagine I released... There's no difference if I release 1 product a month or 100.
Yeah.
There's no difference
Yeah.
in income.
Though I really like the idea of maybe doing some shirts or things like that.
Oh,
that
yeah,
drop.
yeah, yeah.
Would you call that something drop?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Drop shipment?
No,
That's
dropshipping's
not-
different.
I know. I was like,
Don't
that's
even
not
say that word in here.
it. Sorry about that.
That is not
Drop.
the word.
Something drop.
No, it's not drop anything. It's print on demand. That's what it is. What?
That's not the word I was looking for.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, I should make some t-shirt because like I was kind of against the idea of making t-shirts and stuff because I was like,
People are
well,
wearing this. Yeah.
what? I was like, well, I don't know, the shirts don't really seem like they're good quality or whatever.
Mm.
You know, I was kind of making assumptions like, whatever. It doesn't really seem that great, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I still get messages to this day of like people still wearing the shirts they bought like 6 years ago
Mm-hmm.
when I did used to do print on demand stuff. You know what I mean? So maybe
Yeah.
I should make some.
So the word I'm looking for is something like, you don't have to mail it out yourself,
Yeah.
and they'll do the shipping for you
Yeah.
for
I
whoever buys.
don't know. I don't know what it's called.
I swear it has the word drop in it, but I could be wrong.
Maybe. I don't know. Anyways.
Mm-hmm. Wait. Yeah. That's funny. Didn't your print, didn't one of your prints a long time ago end up in like one of those boxes?
Yeah.
Those like
Oh my
monthly
gosh.
boxes people can buy with a bunch of stuff in it, like
Yeah,
anime
so
stuff?
I made an art piece for like, I just made a fan art for a YouTuber, or I think, or something. This was like 10 years ago. And they were like, oh my gosh, it's great. And like, yeah, thanks. And then they're like literally, I think it was like 3 months later, a subscription box came out, and my artwork was a sticker in it. And I was like, what? What is this? My art's on a sticker. That's cool. And then I messaged not the artist, the YouTuber. I'm like, hey, I don't think I actually, no, I don't think I messaged them about it. I think I was just like, oh, I tweeted like, oh, my art is like in the subscription box. That's cool. I didn't know that. ...
Yeah.
And the subscription box people messaged me and they're like, oh my goodness, we did not know that you did not know.
Wow.
We're sorry. Or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I don't really care. Could I just have the box, please?
Like,
Keep in mind, guys, I was in high school. I was like I was like 17 or something.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like not, my brain was not like thinking about like the legalities.
Yeah, the legalities.
And at this point, I didn't even sell prints. I was just like a new kind of artist, you know. And so they sent me a box, and I was like, yeah, it's
wow.
great. And that's it. That's all that happened. Well,
Wow.
technically, I drew their character, right? So perhaps they might be able to give permission because it's their character.
Well, technically, yeah. It's their character, so
so they own it.
They own the character. Well, it depends on...
Technically.
Yeah, the legalities of that kind of stuff are interesting, but in many cases, they own the character and therefore potentially own the property if you draw it, but it's not always the case, and it's actually rarely the case that that's the case. It's really convoluted, and it changes every year, so...
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Isn't that illegally, though?
I don't know if it's illegal or
I don't know,
not.
because it depends on the date.
If it was an original,
on,
if it was an original for sure, but
yeah.
because the YouTuber gave permission to them,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and it
Yeah.
was their character, like technically.
It was a commission?
It wasn't a commission.
Oh.
No, I just did a fan art.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Interesting. Yeah, exactly. They own the flan. The
The character.
They own the character, not the personal creation. Right.
Yeah.
Which is right. So it's
I
like
don't
they
know.
can't really put your print in a box, but at the same time, neither can you. You're also
Yeah.
not allowed to.
Yeah. That's
But it
why
also depends on the country. Like, Japan has really weird rules, for example. Like,
Yeah.
for, like, character art and so on and so forth.
Well,
like,
that's why I don't do any fan art anymore.
Yeah.
Of anything.
Japan's really weird. This one's gonna... You guys probably don't know this one, and this one's startling. So, people who write Vocaloid music don't own their music. They might now, but back, like, 8 years ago when I last looked into it, if you write a song that has even just a tiny bit of Vocaloid in it, Sony owns your song and you are not allowed to sell it for money because you put just a tiniest little fragment of Miku in there, or a tiniest little fragment of Len or Ren or any of their characters, because in their statements they say, like, for the
Agreement.
in their agreements it says basically something to the extent of any song that you put this into, essentially they own the rights to Miku's or the voices of the characters, and you are not allowed to sell them without their permission. So if you find a song online for like of someone producing Vocaloid stuff, at least like 8 years ago or whatever, when this was, when I last looked it up, like for example Circus P, all their stuff, Bad Apple, all the stuff from that era, those creators that created those songs weren't allowed to monetize them. That's why they're all free online, and that's why there was never, like, they didn't really sell them in like iTunes and Spotify and stuff.
I don't know if Bad Apple is... I don't think Bad Apple is a
that
Vocaloid
one's not
sweetheart.
Vocaloid. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Around that era though.
That's
when all that stuff came out.
sung by a person.
Oh, okay. My bad. But you get it.
Yeah.
Anyways, so that's super weird. I can't believe, like, it's like you put hours and hours and hours into, like, making a song, and it's like you can't sell it because you put Vocaloid in it. So that's I mean, I didn't really care for Vocaloid sound that much anyways, but that was another thing on top. I was like, yeah, I'm definitely not doing Vocaloid because it's really limiting to not be able to give my music where I want to.
Yeah.
It's not about the money, but more so it's about not owning my own song.
Yeah.
And being able to share it with people, like, fully freely with any agreements I want to make on it.
Yeah. I don't make fan art stuff
Yeah.
at all anymore. The only thing I sell is our characters.
Yeah. That's cute.
Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, I'll probably start selling shirts.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Sweaters, shirts, stuff like that. Physical stuff, like mugs, stuff, just anything on Teespring, I guess. I'll probably go back to using Teespring. Yeah.
Yeah. Tylora says we should absolutely do more shirts.
Yeah, the problem is, personally, I'm like, I don't really wear shirts that have...
How about an eye patch?
What about an eye patch?
That's so great. We could self eye patches.
I would have to hand sew it. That sounds like a lot of work.
That's amazing, Gunk.
Maybe I could buy eye patches and then I could, like, what's it called?
Embroider them?
Yeah, embroider them.
Wow.
But that just sounds like such a niche thing that no one would want. You know what I mean? And eye patches are really uncomfortable too. Yeah.
I wonder if any of you were to lose your eye. I know that's a real awful thing to think about.
Gosh.
But would you wear an eye patch? Or, like, get a marble eye? Or just...
I would go back and
it.
forth between eye patch and a marble eye just because both of them are so cool.
Yeah.
I'd just be a badass.
Yeah, what would you guys do? Like, I know that's an awful feeling, and probably not something you want to think about, but yeah, I don't know myself what I would do. Never, just always wear sunnies. Just buy 2 and use it as a new sleep mask. That's funny. Yeah, bleach them and dye them blue. That's right, August. Could do that.
You'll buy 2 and use it as a sleep mask. Wow.
Yeah, I like that, right? That's good. Maybe... Oh, yeah, okay. If I'm
that's
getting a
good.
marble eye, I'd go full geek and get some really cool designs.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, right? That's how
I would,
think.
like, hand make my own design into it. That'd be so cool.
Maybe just put it in an actual marble.
No.
Because people are like, oh...
Sweetheart.
That's an actual marble
That's
eye.
kind of nasty.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Why? Because it's see-through?
Well,
That's probably why.
for a lot of reasons.
It doesn't have to be a see-through one. You know, they got
It
the
makes me uncomfortable.
glittery marbles that are really interesting.
I used to, like, play with marbles and collect them when I was a little kid.
Yeah, they're great. Like these. See these kinds of marbles?
Oh, yuck. That's gross.
Yeah, that would be pretty gross in your eye.
I don't like... No, I just think those marbles are ugly.
Oh. Oop. That's not... I don't know what happened. These ones? These ones? Are
It's
these
really
ugly?
hard to find nice marbles these days. My goodness, the pop-ups are crazy.
Do you like these marbles?
What about, like, these, like, night sky
What's wrong with these ones? These ones are nice.
They're okay.
I put these blue-pink ones in. Like this, see? And they've got that little...
Yeah.
See, they've got a little dot here. It's like an eye.
Yeah, oh my gosh, for goodness sake.
Yeah. What?
I said for goodness
Yeah, no,
sake.
but what about... What you said something about...
Oh, look at this.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, that would be wild.
A galaxy eyeball.
Like a
Oh,
galaxy
this
eyeball?
one's pretty cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like that one.
In your eye.
Yeah.
It is blue. It's the right color for you.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It's blue and pink.
What about an Eyepatch marble eye? Google search Harry Potter Professor Melody. Or sorry, Professor Moody. Okay. Professor... Oh no, I know that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hilarious. It's an eye patch and a marble eye in one.
That's funny.
That's so silly.
That's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
I appreciate the interestingness.
I always thought that thing made him look so goofy.
What the
Because
the
if
eye?
you completely remove that eye,
Yeah.
all of his, it's like a whole, first of all, doesn't even look like the character anymore.
Yeah.
Like whatsoever.
Yeah.
And you can see his attitude like clearly.
Yeah.
And it's like, like it feels very expressive.
Yeah.
But like if you put the eye back in,
Yeah.
all of his expressions go away. Every expression he makes is like a
I think
intimidating, kind of creepy.
it's meant to be
It's silly.
uncanny kind of thing.
Yeah, it's meant to be uncanny. I know it's brilliant. I think it's great, but also not great.
Yeah.
It's too strong. I guess that's what I'm saying. It's so strong. I like his. See, you know what? His eye takes away from the coolness of his garb.
His garb?
His garb. He's wearing a really, really cool jacket.
He's wearing a cool outfit.
Look
yeah.
at his outfit. It's so cool. His outfit is so cool. But you
Oh.
never notice how cool his outfit is because his eye.
Mhm.
Like, guys, go look at his outfit. It's seriously cool.
I wouldn't have a clue what to put on a shirt. Sorry. Tyler always started talking about merchandise, and now I'm thinking about the shirts again because I don't really wear prints on my shirts. You know what I mean? I wear turtlenecks with no prints on, like just plain turtleneck. I mean, nice turtlenecks. Don't get me wrong, they're nice, but they're not. They don't have prints on them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I only got one print, and that's like a Kermit doing cocaine. That's it. And I don't really want to draw out characters doing cocaine. I don't think that'd be good.
Yeah, that shirt is. Your sister got you that shirt.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of your favorites because your sister got it for you.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's a great message whatsoever.
No, it's not.
I don't know how they sold. Like, how do you sell a shirt with?
I
Like,
don't
that is
know.
not legal
Mm-mm.
by any stretch of the imagination.
No, it's an illegal shirt.
It's an illegal shirt.
In every sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. First of all, cocaine is illegal.
Yeah.
Second of all, selling Kermit the Frog away from Sesame Street without them knowing is illegal. And then, like, third of all, shirts are illegal.
Shirts are illegal. Well, there was
And
this
fourth,
one.
frogs are illegal. So,
Well, there was this one other shirt I owned at some point that again was a gift, and it was a Supreme shirt with Mickey throwing up middle fingers.
oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That's-
I never wore it.
You know what? These sound
But-
like Australian shirts.
They're not.
Okay.
The Kermit one probably was, but the other one I got in Japan. So.
Oh, really?
Well, I didn't get it.
Well,
it was
in Japan,
a gift.
the middle finger means something different, so it's fine.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Everyone knows.
Yeah, everyone knows.
Anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not that kind of person, though. I don't really
Mm-hmm.
have an interest in those things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really think those things are fun or funny or anything. I gave away my the Supreme one
Yeah.
because I was like, I don't need none of this.
Yeah, I don't need to invite this into my life. What kind of statement? What kind of
I'm
people?
good,
Like,
thanks.
if I'm making a statement with my shirt, it's going to only attract people who agree with that statement and disattract
Yeah.
everybody else. So
Hey,
don't think that's
Zo.
great.
I gave away all my Supreme stuff. Because I'm not about that life. I'm not about that life, man.
I like Taco Supremes from Taco Bell.
I do like tacos.
Have you ever had Taco Bell?
Never.
Oh my gosh.
I've gone to Taco Bell once with someone else, but they ate and I didn't eat.
What? Okay. Well, next time we go to America, we are going to get you Taco Bell.
We could get Taco Bell in Japan.
Oh. Well, I'd have to try that. I don't know what that's going to be like. They probably sell, like, onigiri.
Onigiri and tacos.
And the tacos are, like, actual, like, taco. You know what I'm saying?
Like takoyaki?
Yeah, like, you go to Taco Bell, and instead of, like, selling tacos, like Mexican tacos, they're selling octopus. And it's like Octopus Bell.
Yeah, wow. There's some Taco Bell in Japan.
Wow.
They've got actually quite a few stores.
Wow.
We'll go there one day.
Maybe.
We might go there one day. There's no Taco Bell in Australia? I don't know. Let me look up Taco Bell Australia.
Hi, Zoe.
Hi, Zoe.
You're
Welcome.
great, Zoe. No, don't worry about coming late last time. Hope you're doing awesome.
Oh, there is a Taco Bell.
There's Taco Bells in Australia?
Yeah, it was like a ton of them.
Oh.
I don't think they were there last year. Maybe they just
I thought we
opened.
looked it up before and there weren't really, or there
Didn't
was like...
they say they were going to open like 500 restaurants or
Yeah,
something
they
in like
did.
2024?
They
Or
did.
2025?
I remember that.
Right.
So I guess they did.
I guess we could go to... But if we're going to go all the way to like some big city, I don't want to eat Taco Bell.
No way. No.
You know what I mean? I want to eat
I know
something-
exactly what we eat if we go there.
I know what I mean? Yeah. We would eat anything else, really. So we'll have Taco Bell like in America or Japan, probably.
So
Since we're staying there for so long.
there's the city that's not even close to us, but it's the closest one near us. Big city anyways. Sells this burger with emu in it. And basically, almost every time we go to that little store and we get the
He recognized
burger.
us.
And so when we went last time, it had been a year since we had gone.
We went there once or twice a year, 2 years ago. And then last year, it had been a year since we went. The guy recognized us straight away.
Yeah, we walked into the shop and he's like, "Oh, hey, you two." And we're like, he's like, "I remember you from last year." And
Well,
we're like,
we do
wow.
we're very, I mean, if you see me once, if you interact with me once, you'll remember, you will 100% remember me for sure.
Yeah.
And you've got the long hair.
Yeah, and I'm the same way, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
we're both incredibly distinct from everybody, and
we
we're
have
together.
very distinct kind of looks to us.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So us being together only amplifies
Yeah,
it,
it
I feel
does.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we stand out. And whenever we do anything, people and then people talk to us, they're like, "Oh, hey, you're that couple that walks around town. I see you all the time." It's like, yeah, of course you do, because we stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, we stick out like a sore thumb.
We stick out like a multicolored thumb with rainbows coming out of it, and I don't know, even more than a sore thumb.
That's great. Yeah, no, it's pretty fun though. So when we go in places, if the person behind the counter saw us once, even 2 years ago, when we go and they're like, "Oh, hey, you two, it's been a while. How are you?" You know,
Yeah.
it's like no matter where we go, it's
Instantly recognizable.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure people remember Kat when she goes around smacking cigarettes off people's faces.
Oh,
Oh man, what a
yeah.
nice callback.
I did do that.
When you go to Taco Bell, you need to use the app to order. Oh, okay.
I can't
didn't know
believe
they
you
had
have
an
to download an app to order from Taco Bell. That's insane.
Well, you don't have to.
Oh.
Do you?
Well, they said you need to.
Yeah.
Oh, like maybe like you gotta try this kind of thing.
I think so. I think
Maybe
they're
it's
saying
like
you gotta
that.
try this.
Okay.
They have a build your own box on the app that is literally half the cost of the items being purchased separately. Wow. Okay, I see what you're saying. So it's like,
You
why
gotta
would you?
try this.
Yeah, you gotta do
Yeah.
it this way, because why would you do it any other way when you save literally half the money? That's good. Thanks for the heads up there, Dolores.
Yeah, thank you.
I haven't been to a Taco Bell in a long time. I used to work at Taco Bell. I worked at Taco Bell for 3 or 4 years, I think. Maybe 5.
Wow, sweetheart, that's like half your life.
I know.
Well, it's not like
No, I
half
don't think it
your
was
life.
5. I think it was either 3 or 4. They were very sad when I left.
Of course.
Yeah. Everyone's always sad when I leave, though.
Yeah. I feel like people remember you in part because you have such a good, like, attitude and vibe about you.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Whereas people remember me, like, regardless of, like, whatever personality I have, it doesn't matter.
I think a lot of people, like, I remember, before we were ever even dating or anything, I would still get that all the time. Because not very many men have a long blonde hair.
No, I totally,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
My mom, if she ever lose me in the store, she'd be like, have you seen my son? Long blonde hair? Oh, yeah, that way. He went that way. Like, people always,
Yeah.
like, I stand out. So, it's great. It's great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Never.
No, but I appreciate you saying that.
Yeah.
I'll try to be good. Try to be a good experience for everybody.
Yeah, you are.
When Ryan worked at Taco Bell, he gave a song with every taco. Okay, JC.
A+. That's amazing.
That's okay. So 2 stories now from that one comment. While I worked at Taco Bell my first year, I ended up writing a song. I ended up writing a song that was literally about Taco Bell, and I put it on YouTube. And at the time, this was when YouTube wasn't like super like mainstream or anything. And if you got like 1,000 views on anything, you were
a big deal.
A huge big deal.
Yeah.
Right? And I ended up with 1,000 and then 2,000 and 3,000 views. And then it ended up getting to like 10,000.
What?
And then my mom came to me and she said, hey, did you write a song about like Taco
Tacos?
Bell and like something? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, okay, so Jim, who owns several Taco Bells and is now my stepdad and has been for a long time now, she's like, so I think I'm gonna have to ask you to take that down or hide it. Just remove it. And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, because like, you know, Jim, who helped you get into that position at Taco Bell, which was like just being employed, and she's like, you know, and that's not very good on him because you mentioned some bad stuff, you know. And I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, fine, I'll take it down. So I took it down. So my first viral stuff got taken down because my mom was like,
oh my goodness, that's so good.
Ryan, you can't.
Well, he's kind of a big deal, so
yeah,
you gotta
true, he's kind of a big deal. So anyhow, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Wow. What a
Yeah.
backstory.
I know. So my first
I love that.
exposure to like actually making it as a YouTuber canceled out by my mom, unfortunately. So funny. But it was great.
Amazing. Wow.
Then the other story I wanted to say was
The guac gun.
oh, well, yeah, it wasn't one of them, but yeah. Guac guns are great. So in
Guac gun go bratata.
guac gun go brrrr-ta-ta. Yeah, it's a guac glock.
Guac guac.
Guac glock.
Yeah, guac guac go bratata.
So in Taco Bell, the way they get the sour cream and the guacamole on your tacos, they literally have this gun that you put a canister of sour cream or a canister of guacamole into it, and then you punch the trigger, right? And it shoots out sour cream or guacamole in a straight line, basically. And you get good with it, and you start, it's really fast. It's a really fast way to do sour cream or put sour cream on anything, which is, I think everybody should own these. They're really great. But
must be a nightmare to clean.
no, because the canisters, they're made out of cardboard.
Oh.
And plastic, one little piece of plastic and cardboard, and then hold on, I'm thinking
syringe.
Nope. Caulk.
Okay.
Do you know what a caulk gun looks like?
Yeah.
It's essentially that exact idea.
Yeah.
It is a caulk gun, but it's slightly bigger and made to fit the canisters of sour cream or guacamole.
Yeah.
So the cleanup is you just pull that canister out and then put a new one in, and you close it down, and it works exactly like a caulk gun.
Yeah.
So anyways, they're really nice, but they shoot pretty far if you if you really give in to them. But they're great. But no, I can't remember what the other story I was going to say was, but that's all right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah. The guac is fun.
Yeah, the guac. Oh, that was the other story.
What?
So, I worked at Taco Bell. And the, one day, I'm in there, and I'm just being my normal self, and then all of a sudden, the girl behind me who's working, so I was working on the front cashier. And the girl behind me taps me on the shoulder and is like, "Hey, we've got a secret shop coming in." And basically what that is it means someone comes in with like a tiny camera pinned to like their shirt or their hat, something you can't see. It looks like a button, and or a pin or whatever. And what they do is they walk around and record your restaurant and their experiences in it, and then send it off to corporate to show them what the what your store's doing and how good your store is, how clean it is, etc. Anyways, we always knew when they were coming, not because we got to know beforehand, but because we could see the vehicles that pulled in. And we could see the way that they stepped out of their car and what they were doing.
Yeah, you just knew.
And so, like, they got out of their car, and they were clearly, like... They were clearly being a little strange and, like, clearly trying to showcase the parking lot and the cleanliness of the parking lot and the building and the side of the building, what the walls look like, and so on. Like, they were being a little bit weird, right? And so they like, "Hey, I believe we got a secret shop." And I was like, "Okay." So... the store is already like spotless because I was on it. I took care of the whole front area where like people would sit and dine and so on, and then also take care of the cash register. Our store was kind of slow, so I was able to do that. But anyhow, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go clean the bathroom. So I go out, knock on the door, and then the guy's in there. I didn't know that, and he's like, "Oh, sorry," and I was like, "Oh, hey, no problem. Take your time." And when I knocked on the door, I always bang on the door pretty hard because I want people to know, like, for sure I'm knocking on the door and that I'm going to enter. Yeah. So I knock on it pretty hard. But anyways, I just say like, "Oh yeah, take your time. Be at the front when you're ready." And then I kind of just go and clean and do a little bit and then whatever, right? He comes to the front. He orders some food. And everybody knows at this point that it's a secret shop. And so, the food is made perfectly. We wrap it up perfectly, really fast, and weigh it and make sure it's the perfect weight. By the way, at Taco Bell, they have these little scales. You're supposed to weigh every 15 items that you make. I don't know what the rule is anymore, but it used to be 15. Every 15 items, you're supposed to put on a scale and make sure that your weights are still correct. Because every item has a very specific weight. this is supposed to weigh like 0.72 pounds. This is supposed to weigh 1 point, this blah, blah, blah. Everything has its weight. And, hi, Zizi Bomi.
Hey,
Anyways,
Mommy.
okay.
Hi, Shoya.
To continue the story,
Hi, Zo. There you go.
several months go by. Okay, several months go by. And I start working my shift, and then they go, Ryan. And I say, yeah. They're like, you have got to come see this. And I was like, what is it? They're like, you have to see the new training video. The new training video? And I'm like, okay, sure. That's weird. I'm like, they're like, you have to see the new training video. And I'm like, okay. So I go and I'm watching the training video for new employees. And they have this segment that comes on all of a sudden. And it says, what to do and what not to do at Taco Bell as an employee. And it gives an example of someone doing something wrong and then someone doing something right. They had footage of the secret shops, of them actually recording stores doing things wrongly and stores doing things correctly. And our store was the showcase. I was the model employee for how to take care of a store, how to treat the customer, how to smile at them, how to do everything correctly at a Taco Bell. I was the model employee.
Wow.
I wasn't even made aware of this. They didn't pay me for this. They didn't pay
What's
me
your
for the
range?
acting role. They didn't do anything. They didn't even try to inform me that they put me in their training video, but I was the model employee of, this is what you should act like as an employee.
Wow. Beautiful.
Yeah. So that's the beginning of my acting career.
Wow. That's great.
And the end of it. Yeah.
That's wonderful, sweetheart. You're like a Hollywood star.
I know.
Wow.
So I don't know how long that
crazy.
lasted, but yeah, I was, I don't know how long I was on the training video, but at least some people out there got to see me in performance, I guess.
Yeah. I'm like,
But-
who's this guy?
Yeah.
What a loser.
Yeah. Yeah, what a nerd that guy. He's so goofy.
Aw, I love you,
Mhm.
sweetheart. That's
Yeah.
great.
Thank you. I can see Ryan having the ideal customer service smile. Thank you, Zhao. Yeah.
Oh, JC. That's a good, nice one.
Hey Ryan, any chance you're looking to go back to Taco Bell? No, 0 chance. My local one always forgets what I ask for. Oh, no, I'm so sorry.
Just wear a shirt that says your order on it.
That's so great. I've never thought of that. They'll remember it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They'll remember you as the guy with the shirt.
Hmm. I want Taco Bell now. Yum.
Mm.
Yeah, sorry, this wasn't meant to be an advertisement, but yeah. Hey Lucian, welcome back home.
What is a Taco Bell dish that you recommend?
Oh, wow, that's hard. Well,
It has to have guacamole and sour cream on it.
I mean, it really depends on what they like, and I honestly haven't worked there in like so
50
many
years.
years, so
Mm.
I can't even recommend
Mm.
anything anymore. I don't even. Obviously they still have the classics. Probably still have like the crunch wrap and the Mexican pizza. Obviously they have the tacos and probably have the steak burrito. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what they have anymore. I left just before they came out with the Dorito tacos.
Mm.
Whatever. You
This
guys know what
means
those are
nothing
called?
to me.
Locos tacos? I don't know what those are called. Do you guys know what I'm talking
What
about?
about the why not both?
The Dorito tacos? When those came out, that was literally like a month before.
Was it Taco
Or
Bell?
the month I left, rather.
Was it Taco Bell that did the why not both ad?
Oh, they might have.
Or was that something else?
Quino los dos? Why not both?
I don't
Quino
know.
los dos?
Why not
That sounds
both?
like they would have. Yo quiero Taco Bell. I remember that one.
Yeah, hard and soft tacos.
I got a story. JC says, I worked as a security and we had a corporate visit. I was helping a customer and corporate walked past behind me. They then told my boss I had absolutely no spatial awareness. What? That's crazy.
That's great.
What? You worked security, corporate visited, and the guy in corporate said to your boss, you have no spatial awareness. Oof.
Oh my gosh, Tomato! You did audition for that role? That's so great. Actually, I looked it up. It's an Australian ad for like...
No way, really?
For some kind of Australian Mexican thing.
Wow.
Stuff.
That's amazing, Tomato.
Yeah.
As a child, you auditioned for that role. That's cool.
That's so good.
Yeah, the chalupa, that's still around. Good. Yeah, chalupas are great. I like chalupas. I like the flatbread tacos and the deep fried flatbread tacos. They're great. Chalupa. Honestly, there's a lot of good items at Taco Bell, and I learned a little bit about cooking at Taco Bell, even though it's not like I was never really that much on the line making the dishes. But I did learn a little bit about some things. It was fun. I really liked the front counter. That was my favorite spot to be. I didn't care too much for drive-thru. That's where I got put the most. Front counter was my jam. I was really good at it too. That's why I liked it.
Yeah, it's the old El Paso commercial.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, Tyler Norris.
Yeah, you got it right.
Yeah.
Oh, hard and soft tacos. Why not both? Okay, yeah.
Oh, you know what? I had no idea what old El Paso was, but I
Oh my
googled
gosh,
it.
they make that?
Yeah, it's
Oh my
those
gosh.
tacos I like.
Yeah, I've seen those. You really like
I've made some before. It's very good.
them. Mm-hmm.
This is an advertisement for old El Paso. That stuff's good. Yum. End of advertisement.
Mm-hmm. We should get those someday.
Yeah, we never actually have had them here together yet.
Yeah.
We should get them. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Do they have everything in the kit that you need?
Except for meat, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, and except for like...
I was gonna ask, like, what about lettuce?
Okay,
and-
no, they don't have any of that. They
Oh, it's
just
so-
have the spices.
Oh. Spices for the meat.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have the tacos and the spices for the meat. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I feel like making it.
Oh, and the sauce.
Okay.
They have
Yeah,
the
they make
sauce
the
too.
sauce too.
Yeah, yeah.
My problem with tacos is,
Taco.
while you're at a restaurant and you have all the ingredients there and you're making tacos, whatever, that's great. But when you're at home and you like want to make a taco, that's a lot of work. You know?
That's not that bad.
For me, I think I think about a taco and I'm like, okay, you gotta make the meat. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not much work. But then you gotta build the taco. For every taco you want, you have to build the taco. So lettuce,
It's not
cheese,
too bad.
tomato,
I've done
sour
it before.
cream. And then you have to do that for every one of them. Which, to me, is like, that's why I like burritos. Like, and it's like the same thing, right? But it's not, because like the burritos we make, we make like a vat of it,
Yeah.
and then you just take a spoon, you scoop it into your burrito, and you fold the burrito.
Yeah.
It's not like you have to
Build it.
build it.
It's true. It is more work, but it's not too bad.
Yeah,
it's
and they're really good.
They're
Well,
really good.
I think also part of it is for a taco, like you have to get like lettuce and stuff like that.
Well, the burritos are definitely more yummy.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Easily.
I don't know though. I think we should have tacos.
We can
someday.
have tacos.
We should get
the
them next.
The problem is we need to get as little lettuce as possible.
Yeah, as little
'cause-
lettuce about because it will go bad on us.
Yeah, we don't eat much lettuce. Oh, there it goes.
By the way, I love salads. We just don't eat much lettuce.
Yeah.
Lettuce doesn't. We've had problems growing lettuce. We tried.
Yeah. I mean, I could probably grow it now if I tried.
Yeah, now that we know
The
more.
problem was I was putting it like in the sun. Like legit in the sun after it's been in the store.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you go to the store and you want to get a plant that's already alive in the store, you have to take the plant and you need to either put it inside by your window, right? Or put it in the shade outside where it's constantly shady throughout the whole day. And then after like a week or two, then you can move it like a little bit more into the sun. You know what
Partial
I mean?
shade.
Like partial shade, like morning sun, not evening sun. You know? Like if you're trying to grow plants and they keep on dying, try growing it in the morning sun and make sure it's in the shade with the evening. If they're dying of like being burnt to a crisp. Yeah. But for me, that's what I've learned. Morning sun, no evening sun is good for plants. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Tomato says that they've been told they met the girl who got the role, but they don't remember. That's fun, though.
Yeah.
Crafting a taco is like engineering. And that's how Ryan got all his developer skills.
That's crazy.
That's funny.
That's so good. Good job, sweetheart.
I like soft tacos because I can fold them like burritos. The hard taco I like is definitely the Doritos Locos tacos. That's what it's called. Thank you, Dolores. Because of it being made of Dorito. Yeah, and being tasty that way. Like I said, the Dorito tacos came out the month I quit. So I never got to even deal with them. But I heard that they were a pain in the butt. Because, well, they're a new thing, and new things are always a pain in the butt. They required extra care and so on. But they're still around. They were really popular. It's just a cold hard black brick still. There's probably like a bunch of dead skin in there.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'll get it.
Maybe you can take that off and try pressing the button without the case on. The bottoms, like here, fully like full up with stuff.
Well, that's okay. Those are just speakers.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
That's true.
That is normal. Bless you, my cute. I feel like recently it's harder to get good service in fast food, at least in the U.S. Finding Ryan level service is hard. Oh, bless you, sweetheart.
Oh, I'm dying.
Okay?
I'm fine. I'm just slowly dying like everyone else.
Yeah. Well, yeah, aren't we all? Yeah, JC, I don't know. You know, I think it really matters where you live, but even if you, kind of like no matter where you live, I think it is harder to find good service nowadays. But doesn't mean it doesn't exist out there. Or I think it's per area, right?
I think people are just over not being appreciated for their hard work and not getting paid enough. I think people are just over it, so they just don't bother.
Well, I don't think anyone's being trained. Like, how to be not personable, but like...
Well, yeah, we don't have the same level of social...
hospitality and, social interactions. Yeah. I don't think people are having those experiences where, like, they're being... Yeah, well, that... Not that they have to be trained, but they're just not having the experience to teach them.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally get that. The only thing I can think of is something's like wedged somewhere to make it stop working. That's so strange that it just stopped working.
Yeah, right in the middle of the night. Wasn't even using it.
So weird.
Yeah. The last 4 years of your job, you've noticed the new people don't strive as much as before. Kind of like, who cares, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's just the general attitude.
I think it's because people don't get rewarded for, like, the good that they do. And I don't know if they get punished for the bad that they do, but they definitely don't get rewarded for the good. Like, for example, my sister has a job, and like, whenever someone quits, the manager puts, like, the work for the person who quit onto my sister.
Mm-hmm.
So my sister's doing, like, 3 jobs for, like, a no pay increase or anything like that. And, it's very stressful for her. And, like, she's, like, the only one who does work. So she feels, like, really a lot of pressure and stress. So it's like she wants to work hard, but she's learning that the harder she works, the more she's punished for it.
Yeah, that's the way it
know
goes.
What I mean?
Because it's not like, the reality is you're dealing with people, not you're not dealing with physics. You're not dealing with laws of the universe. You're not dealing with that. So you're dealing with people. So it's like, working harder doesn't get you more.
Absolutely.
Because it's people who decide how much you get paid, not the work that you do that decides how much you get paid.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's like...
Exactly.
And I think the reality is people have caught on to that.
Yeah.
And so people are just like... People don't... People look at jobs like... Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Sort of feeling.
Yeah.
And just like you said, JC, they feel like who cares?
Yeah, who cares? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how hard I try. The harder I try, the more I'm punished, so why would I bother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think people are kind of waking up to that unfortunate...
Reality.
It's not necessarily the reality everywhere.
It's just the reality in a lot of places.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like what it's nothing like what I said earlier, but it kind of reminds me of what I said earlier about, like, okay, I could work on merchandise, whatever, like, every day if I wanted to. But if I spend more than 2 days on it, I don't get an increase in, like, sales. You know what I mean? Because there's no point.
The reality is, if you wanted to make it a really successful income source, you would spend 2 days working on all the art.
And then
the
28
rest of the
days marketing.
Yeah, the rest of the month marketing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm not really a fan of marketing myself. Yeah. And it's not like I'm, like, what's the word, shy? It's just that it just makes me go, ugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I would need someone else to market for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, my phone is not turning on. And not sure what to do about that.
I'm sorry, Bunny.
Yeah.
It's so strange.
You could try to clang it around and hope something...
Did you try to factory reset?
Yes, I've been trying.
Did you put the little pin in the hole?
No.
Okay.
Try that.
Well, you need to do that, I guess. That's the next step.
I don't have a pin. But you have pins. I know where
I
they're
have
at.
plenty of pins.
Mm-hmm.
Well, your phone should come with one.
It does, but it's certainly not here. It's in America. I know right where it's at.
Oh, my phone has one in it, I think. So.
Oh, inside.
Yeah. I think
Mine doesn't have a...
You could use a pin head. Like, you can use the back side of a pin.
Mm-hmm.
Or I've got really thick ones.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Actually, there might be one right... I don't think so. No, I need one to even open up my thing.
Wow. A third of the people you hire last more than a couple weeks. Why? Why, Tyler Loris?
Wow.
JC says, I had a job for Comcast Internet once, selling people packages. I felt so gross I quit. Yeah, similar to a used car salesman. Yeah. Like half the time you're not giving people a good deal. Yeah. I feel that way about posting on social media because I'm kind of like, on the one hand, I'm like, people need to get off their computers and get off their social medias and get off the internet. Stop watching videos. Because I feel like it's really bad for your health. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm a content creator. So it's just like... Or I could be. I guess I'm not really. But like I do stream every once in a while. But I just feel like it's so unhealthy to be on your computer all the time. So I would feel like I was... It's like on the one hand, I feel like I'm contributing if I post on Twitter or something. But on the other hand, I'm like, well, but if I do post, at the very least, I would be leaving like a good impression rather than a bad one. You know, like, oh, have a nice day. But then people will want to go on Twitter more because they're having a good experience. It's just like, you know, how can you both give people a good experience and tell them to go get off the computer? You know what I mean? Go live your life. Get off the computer. How can you do that? And I think the reality is we're all just like addicts, like computer addicts. So maybe we need to like make the space as nice as possible. I don't know. It's hard decision. It's like if I did make content, I could at least prevent people from watching bad content for just like that amount of time, right? Perhaps. Because if they're gonna watch content anyway, it may as well be good content, like happy content. But if I'm making happy content, I could on the other hand, flip side, be encouraging people to be on the computer more than they should be. You know? So it's like it's very difficult for me to make a decision of like whether or not I want to be an influencer, be someone on the internet with a crowd of people following, you know? I'm so flip-floppy about it all the time, you know? It's really hard. Like, sometimes I'll be, like, fully on it. Like, yes, I can leave a positive mark on people and have them, like, have a good experience. On the other hand, I'm like, well, I'm just contributing to all the problems, you know? So it's like, I don't know. So I just don't do anything. I just kind of half both. Like sometimes I go on and like market like for a month and then I'll be like, no, this is a terrible idea. What am I doing? And then I'll stop for like another, like, you know? It's like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a struggle.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't imagine how much money you're losing. It's like either way, you know what I mean? Like, I have gotten sponsorship requests from like so many companies, even though we're this small. Like Red Bull, like reached out to us, and like some company wanted to pay me like $10,000 to like or something for like do VTube stuff or like I don't know. There's been other stuff as well that I was like, meh. You know, Raid Shadow Legends or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm like reading this stuff. And they're like, oh, here's a bunch of money. I'm like, I don't really actually care about any of that. And I feel like me telling my subscribers or viewers, even though I only have a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, what's the point, man? What's the point of trying to get you guys to drink Red Bull? I don't know. I don't think it's healthy.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, if I start becoming a VTuber, then I'm gonna, like, increase the amount of time you guys spend looking at other VTubers as well. Because you'll be like, oh, I like this. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's very difficult. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Movie
I'll take the August Star says I'll take the hit for a sponsor so you can get a private pool in Japan. No,
you
it's
get what?
okay. A private pool in Japan.
Oh.
That's funny. It would be nice to have a private little thing, but come on, guys. I mean, like, so many people are in a worse off position that have much better personalities than we do. Well, then what do I do anyway? Ryan's perfect.
No.
But Yeah.
No, you're so good. Everyone comes for you. Well, not everybody.
No, I disagree. You know, I used to think that in the beginning, but then I, like, whenever I would leave, people would be, like, really happy. I mean, not like that I left,
No,
but because they'll be talking to you.
People get really
in
quiet
a good
when
way.
you leave.
That's not true.
Yeah.
When you leave, I go quiet. And then everyone else goes
I
quiet.
think they just like both of us together because
Yeah.
maybe we both have that
Well, it doesn't matter
experience.
who likes who more or who's for what, you know?
Well, I know. I'm just
Yeah.
maybe.
I don't know why we're
maybe.
having competition right now.
Yeah. No, they like you more. No, they like you more.
No, please don't answer.
No, you guys are just amazing. But I think they come because we're both here together.
Yeah, it's
I
nice.
think that's part of the experience.
Exactly. Well, exactly. They wouldn't come at all if they didn't like both of us together.
I'm
Right?
not sure what this is supposed to do, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything for me.
Is that the actual part where you meant to put it in, or no?
Well, I don't know. But
Sweetheart, can I look at what you're doing? I think that's where the headphone jack goes in.
they're so tiny.
Mm.
This is a headphone jack.
Oh, this one, yeah. This one's the one you meant to put in. No?
That's what I was putting in. Yeah.
Oh, maybe you're not
But-
supposed to put it in there, sweetheart. You should look up online, like, where you're meant to stick it in.
Well, the factory reset is when you hold the two buttons down, but it didn't do anything for me.
Oh, well, then stop sticking stuff inside.
Well, I'm gonna grab this now.
But, sweetheart, you could get communicated.
No,
Electrocommunicated,
this
no?
one's. Oh, that's interesting.
I'm gonna read the comments.
Yeah. I like you both together. Aw, love you so. I like us together too.
Yeah, any physical labor these days, I'd imagine it's really hard to get into, to get people to stay, because we are so, like, couch potatoes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I can't even imagine being on my feet all day. That's crazy. You know?
Mm-hmm. Used to be on my feet all day.
Yeah, JC, I think, you know, having friends, that's the whole point of having, well, not the point, but I think that's the benefit of having friends and having people, like, who are working and stuff. They can always, whenever you're in a pinch, they can help you out. You know, if you need a job or whatever, it's good to have friends and family around to help with that kind of stuff. Yeah. Welcome, James.
Here's my SD card.
JC says, I come to be with Ryan and talk about nerd stuff.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Something.
okay.
You know what I think this thing on the top is? It's a speaker.
Yeah, okay. It says, so Zoe says, bad thing about the internet becoming too good of a place is that it can become a coping mechanism and no one ever leaves again. Yeah, it's hard. Sweetheart, can I talk to you?
I'm right here.
No, I mean, can you listen?
I'm right here listening. Of
Okay,
course.
well, can we engage in a conversation?
I'm right, yeah.
Okay, so basically, I have this conundrum, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And people in chat seem to have the similar kind of conundrum, okay? Okay, so this is the issue. Let's say that I want to become a content creator or a popular person on the internet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Two problems. Number one is, like, I'm contributing to the issue of, like, people being online way too much. It's like, I could say that, right?
Okay.
But on the other hand, you can say, well, you could post positive things, and people are going to be online regardless. Doesn't matter if you post or not, and at least you can make them have a good experience.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what do you think? You know?
Yeah, that's what you've been talking about.
Yeah.
I've been listening.
No, I know you've been listening, but I mean, like, what's your take on that?
Yeah.
What's your opinion on
I guess
that?
My opinion is this. Like, I think people are going to be online no matter what.
That's what I think.
And having...
They have so many bad influences.
It's like, okay, just because there are websites that showcase naked people in lustful ways doesn't mean you should not make a website, right? Just because there are people who have eating disorders and they eat way too much or whatever doesn't mean you shouldn't make food or whatever.
No,
and obviously you know that.
That's not what I mean.
I'm just taking that and applying it, the same rule. So it's like you, of course, no matter what you do at this point, people are going to be online.
It's true.
No matter what you do at this point.
Well, here's the thing. If I don't post, it's not going to make people not come online.
Right.
Unless they specifically are only going online to watch my stuff, which probably is not going to happen as much as I think it might.
Well, the thing is, it's like, if the online world only had good stuff and no bad stuff, people would still be on it. Is being online unhealthy? No. If it's an addiction, is it unhealthy? Sure. Anything it's over too much is a poison. But
can I say something
so
weird?
it's not up for you. It's not up to you to make people have that balance.
Oh yeah, I know.
You know, I can't see why you. I don't see why, like. Like, I get it in some scenarios where people go, like, well, I don't eat at that restaurant anymore because they support this. Or, I don't do these things anymore because it supports that industry or that kind of behavior. And it's like, okay, I get it. That's fair. But I don't know that being online and posting good content necessarily means you're participating in the...
When I say the problem, I just meant more so that the problem of people coming online. But I want to say something, though. I want to say something weird. I feel like if online was just purely a positive place, people might actually go on it less.
Yeah, that could
because
be possible.
people have this weird thing where they seek negativity and self-destruction.
Yeah, well, no, you're right. I think, like, the news, the reason people watched the news for so many years and so long, why it's so relevant today, is because all they do is post catching negative stuff on there that you need to look at.
Yeah.
And it feels urgent and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And that's what online can be for people. Yeah, for sure. It's like people's feeds on their, like,
it's very sad for me.
Twitter and their whatever, you know?
Yeah, it's very sad for me to see people who clearly, like, don't engage with good stuff online because they are looking for self-harm. Like, I don't mean self-harm, like, in the general, like, kind of, like, well-known sense. I just mean, like, literal, like, emotional, like, mental damage. You know what I mean? Like, looking at bad things, gossip, or whatever, drama, or even just, like, negative online stuff, or, like, war, or whatever. And I think it's okay to be informed, but it's like, people, you don't have to be informed about every single thing that happens on the earth.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
It's ridiculous.
You know? You only really need to be informed about the things that
are relevant to you.
Are relevant? Well, not really. I mean, you can be informed about whatever you want, but it's like, if you want to only be informed for the sake of socializing, let other people inform you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People be like, have you heard of this? You'd be like, no, tell me about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It gives them more of a reason to converse, but I just feel like people are so obsessed with being informed about so many things that they're like, I have to watch this because I need to be informed about what's going on in the world. I need to be informed about, like, our president, our politics, the world, the wars. You know, it's like, There is an unimaginable, infinite amount of things that are going on at every second of every day. It's not possible to be informed about everything. And, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's too much. Overwhelming yourself. Like, it's so overwhelming to just sit there all day and scroll through videos. Like, you're legit overwhelming yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I think.
Yeah.
But anyway, so maybe we should become a good place for people to go to. I don't know. I keep putting it off. I keep being like, I'm all in, and then I'm all out, I'm all in. I change my mind like a girl changes clothes.
JC says that we're an oasis. So he says, if you're putting good content online for people to look at, the time they spend looking at your good stuff is time they are not looking at bad stuff.
Yeah, which is an
Right.
argument we talked about that
Mhm.
could be said. Yes,
Yeah.
true.
So putting stuff in a neutral space is good. Yeah.
Mm.
The world right now is negative, and people seek justification for their negative feelings. Yeah, I think that's always been the case, and that probably will always be the case for humanity. That's
I think
fine.
the world isn't necessarily negative. I think there are negative and positive spaces. And it feels like the negative spaces are bigger. But this might not be true. It might be true, but it might not be. It's hard to say.
Any good place can be turned bad if people don't continue to fill it with goodness. That is true.
That's true.
Yeah.
You gotta water the grass for it to grow.
When Kat expresses her feelings on a topic, her character starts spamming out, and I am here for it.
I think I just move a lot when I talk. So, like, my character gets stuck in, like, random places, probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That's funny. Anyhow, the world needs good. Here's the thing. The world
Needs goodness.
and we are here to put goodness out into the world.
Yes, the world needs goodness.
It doesn't matter if it's online or not.
Yeah.
Like, you could do that in your local area, but you could do it online. The online world is just
It
another...
affects more people online.
Yeah, it just affects more people, and it's a local space, and it's like, I'm not too concerned about the whole addiction thing because that's not up for us to decide. You know, some people are, I don't know, you could say social addicts, and they're always in the town square or something like that, right? They like to gossip and so on and so
I
forth,
feel
right?
like I'm a computer addict.
And I don't think
I'll say it.
yeah, I don't think that, it's like, it's not in any way inherently evil or continuing in evil by posting good stuff online.
Yeah.
I think your concern is just
My concern is to distract me.
Yeah, maybe.
It's to keep me off course. Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Whenever I, like, feel kind of like an idea for something, but I'm not 100% sure on it, like 100% sold, this creeping, like, indecision comes in to haunt me. You know what I mean? It's like, are you sure about that? Are you sure you want to do that? Think about all the negative things that could happen. It's like, I don't focus on the positives as much as the negatives, you know? So I don't think about the positive things that could happen. Like, oh, we could make people's days better. We could literally tell people to get off the computers more. We could encourage people.
Yeah, we thought about making a video that's literally just a short and it says, hey, stop doom scrolling. You're welcome.
No,
This is your chance. I
it's
once made a
hard.
tweet and it worked out really well. I once made a tweet that just said something like, hi, I love you. This is your chance
Get off your
to
computer.
stop, what do you call that when, there's a word for like just
Death
scrolling.
scrolling.
Yeah, death scrolling, something like that. Yeah. And I was like, now's you, I'm giving you an option, an opportunity to love yourself and stop doing this.
Yeah.
And then multiple people were like, thank you. I actually stopped.
Yeah, I think
I was
people
like,
need
"That's great."
space to stop.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you kind of like, the problem is your brain wants certain kind of fulfillment. And most of the time, it doesn't get it. But then every once in a while, a video will give it to you. But then you just want more. So you keep looking. And you're like, I gotta find that next one.
Oh my gosh.
You know, it's
so
like,
bad when you get stuck.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
It's gambling.
It's so bad.
It is literally gambling.
Yeah.
That is what that is. That's the
Yeah.
exact same feeling and sensation.
Man, shorts should be banned.
Shorts?
No, I'm not saying they should be, but like
Dead
people need
scrolling is literally the
people need
same
to-
thing as gambling.
Yeah, I think people need to learn. I mean, be taught. People need to be taught that like how to stop dead scrolling.
It's a gotcha game.
Yeah.
That's why all of a sudden everyone started going, hey,
They
I'm gonna
can-
go to gotcha because that's
I bet
people
if-
it's the people's.
Every 10 videos, websites implemented like a thing like, oh, you can't watch more videos for a minute. What are you gonna do? Everyone would stop.
Quit. Yeah.
Everyone
for
would
sure.
legit stop. They'd be like, I don't want to sit here for a whole minute, even though you're just sitting there for like 5 watching videos. You know?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
They would probably implement something different though. They would implement you only watch like 3 videos and then you need to pay them X money. And then
Nah, I don't think the money thing's necessary.
if like for a subscription
Mm.
and they would make a ton of money.
I don't know. Yeah, that's
Pe-
true.
People do that.
But yeah, if there was like a video that just like paused everything for a minute, everyone would just stop watching, I think.
Mm.
It's like, it reminds me of, you know that video we watched the other day of like the girl with the elevator? The girl that pressed the button for the elevator and then she went over
yeah.
to the other elevator and pressed the button, but then the other door opened and then she like rushed over and then it closed, so she pressed the button and then she walked over again to the other one and she was like going back and forth pressing the buttons, and like the elevator would literally open like 2 seconds after she pressed it, but she was already gone, like
She couldn't
because
wait.
she couldn't wait 2 seconds. My gosh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sitting there for 15 minutes trying to find the perfect half-hour video to spend your half hour. Now half gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that's so true.
I think people think that they need to watch a video while they do something.
Mm.
I think that is a lie we tell ourselves because the silence is like painful for the first 5 minutes. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Just try going silent, please. Just try with the silence. You'll be amazed with the things that creep into your head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, though, if we did make videos, just say, hey, take a break. You don't have to
Hey,
do them
get
scroll.
off your computer.
Or get off your phone, more likely.
Get off your phone.
For most people nowadays. I think it really would work. I think people would be like, yeah.
Let's get
fair.
off my phone.
Especially if it was a really cute voice girl saying it.
Get
Because
off your
everyone listens.
phone.
Everyone listens. to that.
Now.
Mhm.
Is it working? Did
When
our
you like
viewers drop?
somebody, when you like somebody, and they tell you do something or don't do something, you generally listen more than.
Get off your phone right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, apparently TikTok does have the thing. It's like, hey, you
Oh.
should take a break. But I think it's like, it's not enough to be like, hey, you should take a break. You have to force the break on them.
Hi, Anayoko.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
You have to force it.
Yeah. Right, Saole? I kind of get that. I agree.
Yes, I agree, Sally. Oh my gosh. Every time I go on YouTube, I'm like, okay, I'm going to search for this thing, and I get distracted.
Mm-hmm. Too many shorts.
It's so bad.
Mm-hmm. Benesek, how are you guys? Yeah, well, yeah.
We're good, Anayoko.
Mm-hmm, thank you.
Get off your phone.
off your
Get off the computer.
Yeah.
Go read a book or something.
Oh, wow.
My gosh.
Book.
Go do your dishes that have been
Wait.
piling up. Go take a nap.
Go take a nap.
Well, everyone's like, oh, good thing I'm not on my phone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good thing we collected all the computer nerds.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hungry for nachos.
Oh.
Maybe because I've had nachos on my screen this entire time.
Oh.
Mm.
That's probably why, actually, yeah. Yum, 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 yum.
I'm making the noises. Gonna make everyone in chat hungry. Time to eat. Time to get off your computer.
Yeah. Can't get off my phone if I'm not on it.
What a day.
Yeah. Yeah, what a day.
I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
Bunny.
Yeah. JC, I think you're right. I think
What?
that's good. She says, I know Cat forbids this talk. Maybe too much information.
Oh my
but
goodness.
it works, so I don't care. I used to take a poo watching a video all the time. Recently, I don't take my phone to the bathroom anymore. My focus has improved a lot.
That's good.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
watch videos. I have played games on my phone, but I don't watch videos. But I think it's kind of unhealthy to do that. Like,
Do what? Take your phone to the bathroom?
yes, more so to have your phone on you as a device when you have to wait for anything.
I think
So
it's
in
just,
the bathroom you have to
yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
If people go like, oh, at the doctor's office I have to wait. At the airport I have to wait. At a restaurant I might have to wait for
I
my
think
phone.
it's also
Everything
bad when
is-
you're trying to concentrate on something. Like
Yeah.
if you're drawing and you're watching videos, you lose.
Mm-hmm. If I like go somewhere and I have to wait,
Mm.
I had a very, very long standing rule, like years and years and years. I would never pull out my phone because, one, I wanted to be different and I realized the pitfalls of it. But two, that moment of boredom of like not having anything to do, I could enjoy it. And I could find things to think about it that were actually improving my life by thinking about those things.
Yeah.
Like problem solving or figuring out what I wanted to do about something, or just even if there's no problems in my life, just having that moment to think and like think about things that are interesting to me. It's so much more enjoyable and impactful and important than fighting off boredom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I should probably do that again. I think it's really healthy.
I don't even know where my phone. All my phones are right next to me. I had no idea where it was.
Well, my phone did just literally.
Die.
Yeah, this
Explode.
morning I woke up, it was black. And
Doesn't
it
turn
doesn't
on.
turn on anymore. Don't know why.
Well, problem solved for you, I guess.
Yeah, but now there's a new problem is that on your phone.
You can have mine. Here, I don't even use it.
Yeah,
There you
thanks.
It can be our phone.
Yeah.
There you go. Oops, it's broken. Oh,
Yeah.
now I got 2 broken phones.
I didn't know about that. Oh, you have messages. Oh.
No, I don't want to read them. It's fine. People know not to text me on my phone. I don't read those.
Yeah. I put my phone out of reach when I go to bed. That's smart, Tomato Squish. That's smart. Is this the outside parenting us to get off our phone? Yeah, I
Yes.
think so.
Get off the phone. Right
Boredom
now.
is very important. It absolutely is.
Yes. Get off your phone and get bored. Sit in silence.
Yes, embrace the boredom.
Yes.
Yeah, right? You wind up thinking of and coming up with great ideas in those times, right? Absolutely true.
Yes, humanity wasn't made for this. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like people are getting more dumb.
Oh, yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. Oh. How can you possibly focus on doing something challenging when you've got a video playing on the background?
Yeah, yesterday, for the first time, like ever,
Mm.
I tried putting on a video
Yeah.
while I was coding.
I saw you, and then you had to pause it.
Yeah, I just paused it. I was like, no,
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
That's not going to work here.
Yeah. I saw you doing that. I'm like, he's gonna turn it off.
You're right.
Yeah.
I like played it for like a little bit and then I just turned it off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw you try to listen to music as well, and you turned that off too.
that's right. I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I think. I don't know. It's just the way I am, I guess. Boredom helps me enjoy the small things that happen in life. Absolutely.
I always have ideas when I'm in silence.
Yeah.
Like, always.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Yeah.
Always. Usually when I'm in the shower. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause that's the place where you can't take a computer.
Yeah.
You know?
JC says, I have moments of realization when I'm at a place in line and see everyone has a crane neck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, looking at their phone.
Mm-hmm.
They look like androids. Humanity wasn't meant for this.
I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's true. Yeah, I mean, what's the classic story that everyone tells, whether it's true or not? We think that it's actually not true, but could be true. Is that Isaac Newton was sitting under an apple tree
Yeah.
when an apple fell on his head, and he thought, I should really solve gravity. You know?
Yeah,
Should
that's an
solve for
issue.
gravity. Not solve gravity, solve for gravity mathematically. So it can
There's
be
an
calculated.
issue. Stop. We need to stop the eggs from falling on our heads. Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
exactly what that is. Eggs come from trees.
Eggs come from trees? I had no idea this whole time. I'm so stupid. I thought they came from chickens.
For goodness sake, Tyler Loris, what is wrong with you? Tyler Loris is playing a game on the PS5, watching this on the iPad, and scrolling social media.
Oh no.
Tyler Loris, do you have a single brain cell to do anything?
They typed, even. And listened to us, too. Wow. Ours is just too good for us.
Oh my goodness.
Multitasking insanity,
Oh
right?
no, Tyler Loris. Oh.
Maybe we just need to turn every place into a shower. That's right, Zoe.
Yeah, I think so.
Constant water pouring on us all day, every day.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's good.
This stream is the only social media I use, and I only accept it because it's usually some sort of long-form conversation. And since it's live, you don't get instant gratification to things. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's great, JC.
Okay. Yeah, our streams are boring on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Try to be as boring as possible.
Yeah, we're
so
just
that
boring
people,
to help you.
So people can just like chillax and think for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We could just put a million things on the screen like flashing.
Yeah.
Like, and we could have like TTS read out every message. We could
Mhm.
have all you guys as like little puppets like jumping around on the screen, and every time anyone does anything, like fireworks appear, and like
Yeah.
we could have like 50 different, like, what is it called, redeemables
Yeah.
that people can just activating every single second.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Anytime someone puts the word the, a, as, or any other common word in
yeah,
the chat shows the word and goes
yeah,
as.
we could do
Could you
something
imagine? It'd be
funny.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
It'd be overloading.
yeah. We could definitely overstimulate.
Overstimulation, yeah.
I could do a bunch of animations just constantly on the screen.
So this isn't a recommendation, but it's just an interesting thing. Did you guys know that babies
Oh gosh.
can get overstimulated, and when you if you overstimulate them, they pass out.
Well, so do a lot of like goats and dogs do that
Yeah.
too.
So if you have a baby, and now this is not a recommendation, but let's say you had a baby and it just would not go to sleep, you can actually
Show them one of the streams on Twitch.
yeah, show them one of the streams on Twitch, have strobe lights going on and blow in their face.
I'm gonna have a seizure.
And then you're not supposed to blow in babies' faces, by the way. Don't ever do that.
Oh my goodness.
You know, and just kind of like rattle a bunch of,
terrible.
turn on a bunch of sound and make it go like strobe light
no.
sound and whatever.
I'm
The
getting
baby will
anxiety.
like go, like their head will start to like do this number, like where they're going around in circles, and their eyes will get really big, and then they'll just pass. So they'll just pass out, and they'll wake up in like they'll wake up in like a couple of minutes, or if
That's
it's their bedtime, maybe they'll wake up a
terrible.
couple hours later.
I hate that.
I know it's not a recommendation. I'm just saying that's apparently possible.
Oh my gosh. Why are you teaching chat this?
Uh-huh.
This is not good.
Make the baby party itself into mental exhaustion. I think it's something like that. Yeah.
See you, fun. Get off your computer. Get off your phone. Fun.
Yeah. Let's say hypothetically we need to make a baby sleep. Yeah. That's right.
Oh my goodness.
Ryan's parenting, so always to make babies pass
Oh
out.
my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
I
think-
wish we could just have no ads on stream. Actually,
Yeah.
we probably could on YouTube. The thing on YouTube is that I can disable monetization, but it would still play the ads. We just wouldn't get paid for it.
Oh, right.
And on Twitch, I literally can't do anything about the ads. Like, I can either make him play every 3 minutes. No, 30. No. Is it 30? No, it's an hour. Every hour. Or I can make them play every single time someone joins stream and, like, throughout. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, maybe we should just make our own website. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe, but
That sounds like a lot of work.
sure does. I have a very vivid memory of when I was like 4. I watched an ad that was so overstimulating that I ran away and
Oh my
cried.
goodness.
Wow.
I totally get that.
Wow. Yeah, ads are crazy.
Ads are crazy.
You'll watch like,
I feel like I'm
You watch Us.
overstimulated.
and you'll hear like, "Mama's not my name, mama," and then the ad comes on. It's like, bah, bah, bah. It's like a monster.
Oh my goodness.
You know, like Kool-Aid Man crushing down your wall and just screaming in your face.
If you're making a website, can I do it? I'm bored.
That's so great.
JC.
JC.
Funny. I actually do have this thing that I want to do, but I don't know if it's possible. I want to I don't trust Ko-fi, no offense. I feel like they're going to turn into Patreon like 10 years, like in 8 years or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's just going to be like Patreon. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could just make a website kind of like Ko-fi or Shopify,
Mm-hmm.
where people could just come to my website and buy my merch from there.
Yeah.
But Shopify is really expensive. It's like $40 a month.
Yeah.
My goodness, $40. Jeez. You know?
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's not worth it if you're not making more than 40, I guess.
Yeah.
A lot more.
Yeah. I would love to have my own website.
Sally says, I have noticed my attention span decreasing over the years. Yeah. I actively try to take action to expand my attention span now. Yeah, I used to do that too a lot when I was
Yeah.
growing up. I'm like trying to do that. Yeah. It's not easy though. Slightly past the topic. No, it's relevant.
Yeah.
I think that like to challenge ourselves to make ourselves better in like things like mental games is huge. So huge
Yeah.
for me. At least in my life it was a game changer to just make mental challenges for me. Like just all sorts of different stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah.
to train myself to be more capable, more patient, more whatever.
Yeah.
And every once in a while I see myself laxing and I'm like, yeah, that's not good. So I have to get on that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, Shopify is expensive. It is.
I never stopped to think that maybe Shopify is too expensive for lower revenue people. I'll add it to my list of ideas.
For reference, I make like maybe 1,000 AUD a month with Yonsai. That's like 700 USD. And that's like maybe sometimes. That's not every month.
Yeah.
That's like some months.
It's much less than minimum wage.
Oh, but I don't spend like minimum wage time on Yonsai.
Yes, right.
I literally spend like 2 days making merch, and then maybe a day like sending it out,
Yeah,
and
usually
then-
a day sending it
and
out.
then like stream like whenever, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like probably it probably is minimum wage for the amount of time
Yeah,
I
for the
work
time
on
you
it.
spend it, yeah.
But it's like if I spend more time on it, it wouldn't equal more revenue. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not asking for it. I don't really honestly think about that kind of stuff. If I wanted more money, I would just make you guys watch Red Bull ads with my sponsorships. But
Yeah.
it's not really my focus.
JC, that's very
But I'm
honest
just
and relatable.
well, my point is like my point is Shopify is expensive. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have the outside costs, like shipping and merchandise. And I do have a domain that I pay for as well. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Great.
Great.
Hey,
Well.
good stream, everybody.
But I don't actually make enough merch to, I don't know, make it a big deal.
Yeah, I do like the idea of the t-shirts, though.
Well,
It's a
I'd
really
really like to make merch that is like cute stationery, but it's too expensive to ship it from Australia. It's like $20 a package, which is... Imagine paying like $20 just for shipping. It's like, imagine paying like $5 for an item and then $20 for shipping. That would be my store.
Yeah.
That's insane to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. Absolutely.
Yeah, the shipping companies make more money off of our stuff than
Then we do. Probably. Well, I don't really know how much profit they make, but
Yeah.
probably.
Potentially.
Dunno.
Potentially. Maybe not. I want a beansack bunny and cat. That's such a cute idea, August.
Yeah, I would love to. Like, maybe if we ever move to the USA, then I'll probably start making actual merch that is more than a paper width thick. Because right now I can only send stuff that's small, like stickers.
Because it's in Australia, it's an island. It's a giant island. It's a continent, but still, it's like an island.
The shipping is like $5 for like small items that are the paper width thick. But if you get anything thick, like a keychain, would be like $20.
Yeah.
Yeah. Print to order? Yeah. Yeah, I know. But then I would have to I would have to do Teespring, which is fine. I'm probably gonna end up doing that because we're gonna be out of Australia for like almost 6 months this year. And if I can't do merch for 6 months, then oh no.
Yeah.
I'll be like,
I think we're gonna have to
I'll
do
be
something.
going negative for sure. You know what I mean? In terms of like buying food and stuff. So I'll probably end up doing that. That'd be great. That'd be fun. Okay, good night, Sally!
Sally, hey, thank you for
Much
chilling
love.
with us. You're lovely.
You're wonderful.
Oh, thanks, Sally and Podacoder.
Yeah, thank you, Podcast and Sally, for being our sponsors. Ooh, that's great. Anyways.
Yeah, I need to tend to my Ko-fi.
Oh my goodness, I forgot my Ko-fi existed.
Yeah, me too. I need to really get back into that because that's...
I could keep us on track. Okay. Anyways, see you everyone. A good stream today. We had fun, I think. Well, I had fun at least. And
I had a great time.
yeah,
Thanks, guys.
we've started thinking about releasing videos on YouTube. We've spent 2 weeks now. Well, 2 days.
2 days out of 2 weeks.
Yeah, we have a day of the week where we get together and talk about video ideas. So we've done that for 2 consecutive weeks, and we've come up with some pretty good ones. So we might make a video someday.
Someday, yeah.
Possibly.
Don't expect that this week or anything.
Don't expect that within the next few months.
Yeah.
I see you everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye, I love you. Have